So James, it's good to see you today, my brother.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to ask you something though. Tell me, why is it you wanted to sign up to TrimTalk?
So I participate and sign up so I can be a member and be part of a team that's serving in that direction. That's why I've done the dream. How about you, James? Why are you doing all this hard work for everything you're doing?
Well, like you say, it's all about community, isn't it? This is an area, I've grown up in, lived in my whole life. I care about so much and trying to give more opportunity. That's what it's all about, really.
How do you manage to balance and keep your well-being and everything else with all the hard work you're doing out there?
I think it's really important, Damien. I have a number of things I do. Physical health's massive for me. I think if I'm not active physically, then I'm not, happy mentally. So I really go to the gym a lot, do a lot of running, play like sport, particularly football with my friends. It's a big thing for me, but also kind of taking time out, really switching off, not kind of doing emails or watching TV, but really taking time out. And the way I do that often is going to the cinema. I just hang my brain up with my coat, put the phone on airplane mode and
That's nice, man. You know how nice it is just to be a human being? Absolutely. Just to take 5 minutes, 10 minutes to do something you want to do, not work, not family, not friends.
But I think what's really important alongside kind of that physical stuff and taking time out for yourself is also sharing when you have an issue. I think that's why it's so great you signed up for TrimTalk, because people really need to speak about their issues. And I think sometimes people think to themselves that they're being weak if they're sharing their problems, but actually I think they're being strong. But Damien, I've always thought that people really open up in the barbershop. Why do you think that is?
So the barbershop is a hub where men, community, share their feelings and look for options. What next can I do? How can I do?
Yeah.
Secret, confidential places, and this is the main purpose of a barbershop.
How do you get people to kind of open up and trust you?
It takes nothing to be loving, kind, caring. It takes nothing to do these things. So this is where it stands. So I look into the customers coming angry, and so these are signs where discomfort. So when the individual shows discomfort, it highlights that this person is going through something. I'm not a professional, but because of my experience, I'll be able to detect, you know what? Maybe I can send him in that direction. Maybe I can ask him to go to the GP. Maybe I can ask him to sit with me for a moment. So to pick it up is just by general human being care, human being love. So James, can you share with me at this moment, what ways are the council helping families with mental health?
So it's an issue the council taking really seriously, I'm glad to say. There's a lot of tailored support services to do with mental well-being. There's a lot we're doing with NHS and charities to support people locally. We're also launching a digital platform to make it as accessible as possible for people to get help. So Damien, like when you're talking to people, what are the signs you kind of look for to see if someone's struggling a bit with their mental health and well-being?
Physical posture. If someone is quiet or not willing to say hi, good morning, and you're giving what you know is there, and it's not receiving back on your end, which means there is something that's suppressing the individual to overcome. Mental health is just a trap position where there's no one there to say, oh, it's going to be all right, come, let me show you, you can do this, so let me show you, you can do it this way. So when there's no support there, the individual feel, oh, I don't know what to do next. So then they suppress themselves, I'm not good enough, or I'm not strong enough, or I can't do this, and that's where it goes. So I look into the individual. If they're smiling with me, if they're talking with me, if they communicated with me, and then according to, then I will say, well, maybe this guy didn't sleep last night too well, or maybe he just lost his mom or dad, or maybe his wife, or maybe there's always a topic for an individual to seize up, or to go quiet, or, so there's always these reasons. So I pick it up based on the behavior, mannerism, communication, just a normal human being, 7 senses. What advice would you give to someone like I have experienced? Next advice I can share with them based on their mental situation that they're going through. Is there anything you can share with me?
Of course, yeah. I think I've always stuck to the mantra that a problem shared is a problem halved. And I think talking to people about how you're feeling, even if nothing changes in the immediate term, really does make a difference. But I think if it's something really acute and you think someone's at kind of imminent risk, I think they have to seek professional help straight away. So that would be my advice. And then for them to seek that as soon as possible, really. There's a lot of telephone lines which I can share with you, websites where professional support services are available to people locally. So if you're in need of help or just want to learn more about the council services, then please visit our website.